Hello, today we shall be solving questions involving quadratic formula. And on quadratic formula, this is the formula we will be using. X is equals to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So, for this, we shall start with the example number 1, which is this. The first example is a solved one, so we can go to the next example, which we are going to solve by ourselves. So, on this first example, it is x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0. For this, you have to solve using quadratic formula. We are solving to find the values of x. Values of x can be 1, 2, or more. So for this, on our solution, we shall apply the formula that is x is equals to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So x is equals to, as you know, our our a is the coefficient of x squared, and this part is 1. So b is the coefficient of x, which is 5 on this question, and c is the constant, which is 6. So if we know that, the next thing is to replace on the formula x is equals to negative b squared, negative b, which is 5, plus or minus the square root of b squared, and b squared is 5. This 5 squared minus 4 into a, which is 1, and c, which is 6. So it will be all over 2 into a, which is 1. So after solving this, it will be negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 5 squared, which is 25, minus 4 times 1 times 6, which is 24, all over 2. So it will be negative 5 plus or minus over 2. And the square root of 1. So, and for this, it's either positive 1, or negative 1. That's the square. So it will be negative 5 plus 1, the first one, over 2, or negative 5 minus 1 over 2. So it will be negative 5 plus 1, which is negative 4 over 2. That one there, which is negative 2, or negative 5 minus. So for this, negative minus 1, we add the constant, the sign will be negative over 2. So our answers is negative 2 or negative 3. So those are the values of x. From there, we shall go to the next example. And on the next example, it is 2x plus 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. You find the value of x using quadratic formula. This is the quadratic formula. On your question, you have to write the formula for you not to forget anything. So from there, we shall say of x squared, which is 2. The value of b is the coefficient of 6, which is of x, which is 3, and the value of c is the coefficient, is the constant. And on this part, it is negative 2. If it's a negative, you carry it with the negative. If it's a positive, then it's a positive. It remains just the way it is. Like this part here, this is 2, this is 3, because they are positive. And this is negative 2, because on this part, it's negative 2. That's the numbers we have here. So our x is negative b, which is negative plus or of 3 squared minus 4 into a. A is negative 2. 2a. 2 into, for that, it will negative or minus the square root of that is 9. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, that is 16. 1 times 2, which is 4. So plus or minus 9 on this part, it is 9 is positive. So it will be 9 plus 16, which is the square root of 25 all over 4. It will be the value of x is negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 25 is 5 over 4. So for that, x is either negative 3 plus 4 or x is equals negative 3 minus the second operation, which is negative 5 over 4 there. So the values of x is negative 3 plus 5, which is negative 2 over, it's positive 2. It's 5 minus 3, which is 2 over 4, or x is equals to negative 3 minus 5, which is negative 8 all over 4. For the value of x, it is x is equals to half, or x is equals to minus 8 over 4, which is negative 2. Those are the values of x, and that is our answer right there. So from there, we go to the next example, which is this. So we are going to solve this using quadratic formula. For that, we write the formula, which is negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac, and all of this is in a square root over 2a. From there, we are going to identify our values, which is a, which is equals to 1, the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. B is the coefficient of x, which is negative 7, and c is the constant, which is 10. So for that, it will be x. We replace now the values in the formula. Negative b is negative, and b is negative 7, which makes this positive. So plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is negative 7 squared, minus 4 into 1, which is a, into c, which is 10, all over 2 into our a, which is 1. So for that, this 7 plus or minus the square root of negative 7 squared is possibly 7 times 7, which is 49, minus 4 times 1 times 10, which is 40. You divide by 2 times 1, which is 1, which is 2. So for that, it is 7 plus or minus the square root of 49 minus 40, which is 9 over 2. So the values of x is equals to 7 plus or minus the square root of 9, which is 3 over 2. So to get the values of x, we shall divide the operations, which is plus and minus. So the value of x is equals to 7 plus 3 over 2, or x is equals to 7, the second operation, which is negative 3 over 2. So on this part, 7 plus 3 is 10 over 2, or 7 minus 3, which is 4 over 2. To get the values of x, our x is equals to 10 over 2, which is 5, or x is equals to 4 over 2, which is 2. And those are the values of x. So which means it's our correct answer. From there, we go to the next example. This is number 4. The previous one was example 3. So we go to this example on solution. Solution, we first write our formula for us to replace correctly, which is x is equals to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So on that, our a is equals to the coefficient of x squared, which is 2, and b is equals to the coefficient of x, which is 1, and c is our constant, which is negative 3. So from there we go direct to replacing, which is negative b is negative 1 plus minus, which is 1 squared, plus or minus 4 into 2c, which is negative 3 over 2 into, so what we see, plus the square root of 1 squared is 1 plus it's minus, so it's minus 4 times 2, which is 8, times negative 3, so it will be negative 24 over 4. Remember, 1 minus 2, so it definitely is 1 plus 24. Don't forget that. So our answer will be negative 1 plus or minus the square root of this one is 25 over 4. So from there we say negative 1 plus root of 25 is 5 over 4. It's negative 5 over 4. To get the values, plus 5 over 4, or x is equals to negative 1 minus 5 all over 4. 5, which is 4 over 4, or x is equals to over 4, which is negative 6 over 4. On this side, our x is 1. That's the best value of x. X is by 2, 3. So on this it is negative over 2. So 5. That's those two are the values of x, which means they are our answer there. I hope we are together up to there. So this part, this I'll be giving you a question for you to solve on your own. So on this part, we say x is equals to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we shall be naming our 1, b is equals to this 5, and c is equals to negative in these values, replacing the formula, which is negative b. It is negative 5 plus or minus the square root of b squared 5 squared minus 4 into 1 into c is 2 into a, and our a is 1. So from there we go to negative 5 square root of minus 4 times 1 times 6, which is 24 all over 2 plus or minus 24 is 1 over 2. So the square root of 1 is 1 definitely, and it's either positive or minus. On this, it doesn't affect our question here because we have a positive and a negative. After replacing the first positive, it will definitely be a positive. So on this it is x is equals to negative 5 plus or minus. On the second operation is also plus or minus 1 over 2. So from there it is x is equals to negative 5. Two operations which are plus 1 over. So it is x 5 plus 1 which is 2. So the first operation will be x is, that's the first operation. So on the second part it is x is equal to negative and or more values of x. So first one is negative 2. We are saying negative when you get two operations, negative plus a negative. So here it will be minus 1 over 2. So this it is negative 6 over 2, which is 3. Third operation it will be x or x is equals to negative and negative. So minus 1 over 2. So on this it will be plus there. X is equals to plus 1 over 2. On this it is minus 4 over 2, which is x is equals to negative 2. It's the same as the first one. So from there our answer will be x is equals to negative 2 or x is equals to negative 3. These are our two answers. So I'm going to give you a question to try on your own. And don't forget to follow and subscribe for more of these. Try on your own. It is 2x squared plus 5x 3 is equals to 0. This is 2x squared plus 5x to 0. Subscribe and see you next time.